Hello and welcome to Deck Builders Los Angeles, where we talk all things outdoor living. If you're planning your first deck project, this episode is for you. We're going to walk through 7 questions you should ask any contractor before you trust them with your home. Question 1. How will you support and frame the deck? A good builder should be able to explain footing depth, post sizing, beam layout, and how they'll brace the structure, especially if your yard slopes like many lots in Los Angeles. If they can't clearly describe how the deck will stay solid over time, that's a red flag. Question 2. How will the deck connect to my house? For attached decks, the ledger connection is critical. You want to hear about proper flashing, structural fasteners, and how they'll protect against water getting into the wall. On some homes, a freestanding deck might even be safer, and your contractor should be able to explain why. Question 3. What materials do you recommend and why? This is where you can compare wood and composite. Ask about real-world maintenance, how each option handles sun and weather, and where composite products like TimberTech can reduce long-term upkeep. A solid contractor will match materials to your budget, your maintenance comfort level, and how long you plan to stay in the home. Question 4. Will you handle permits and inspections? In most parts of Los Angeles, sizable decks need permits and may involve inspections. Your contractor should know the local requirements and be ready to manage that process, including any engineering needed for larger or elevated decks. Question 5. What's included in your scope of work? Get clear on demolition of any old deck, hauling, concrete work, railings, stairs, and any extras like lighting or privacy screens. This helps you compare bids fairly and avoid surprises later. Question 6. Who will be on site doing the work? Ask whether the company uses in-house crews, trusted partners, or subs, and how the project will be supervised day to day. You want to know that someone is responsible for quality and safety from start to finish. Question 7. How do you handle waterproofing and durability at key details? This includes ledger flashing, post bases, and transitions to patios, doors, or future covered areas. A careful builder will talk about protecting framing from moisture and planning for future additions like pergolas, sunrooms, or outdoor kitchens, so today's work doesn't have to be torn apart later. If you're getting ready for your first deck project in Los Angeles, you don't have to figure this out alone. You can reach our team at 213-579-4440 or visit toughdeckbuilderslosangeles.com to learn more about our deck construction services. At Tough Deck Builders Los Angeles, we focus on strong structure, clear communication, and materials that make sense for your home and your plans. Thanks for listening to Deck Builders Los Angeles. In our next episode, we'll look at what you should know about elevated decks, hillsides, and slopes before you build.